especially since no one aside from the Jarvan ganking once has been up there.
And late game Jax, no one on blue team is really going to be able to kill him.
Yeah.
Italy has no damage. Talon cannot burst a tanky Jax. The only person that can kill him is Varus. But Jax
has the
can
dodge.
chase him down. So definitely this Jax will be a thorn in the side of blue team.
Yeah, bottom lane's still pretty even in CS, but I feel like the Annie Jinx,
making the plays.
Annie Jinx, I feel like should be able to win a fight at this point with the burst from Annie.
And Jinx.
Yeah.
And Annie is
Jinx walking up.
AP. And Jinx having the flash, but
Whiffed Varus ult.
But Varus ult is on a much lower cooldown than a flash. That was definitely not worth it.
Yeah.
And
Jinx overextended too far. Jarvan coming around for the gank.
No,
We'll see what happens. Mushy Bertatos is also coming around.
For the counter gank, but will he get there in
He
time?
will spot
mind.
Jarvan. But Jarvan will
needs
be
to
able
beat
to
you
just
out
walk
there
out
right
of
now.
that. He'll be able to get out of that. Cassiopeia needs to be careful here. Talon could catch him out.
Talon just barely misses him.
The engage actually goes on Jinx. Very good Annie ult, hitting both. Jinx ult hits
A
Sona.
very premature exhaust there and build up Woo.
Exhaust on Sona. And
Sona
Jinx is
will
going to pick
go
up the
down.
kill.
Jinx-
Cassiopeia is down here as well.
And looks like they will chase Mushy Bertatos.
But Talon is coming
Like
in.
this.
He could easily clean this up.
And Talon does get the first kill. Will he get another one?
But he does get hit by the Jinx
But he
traps.
doesn't have anything else.
And that's actually
will
a
go
kill.
And
Trundle actually getting out as well.
he doesn't actually kill the Varus.
3 for 1.
So 3 for 1, not worth it for purple team.
Yeah. Jax,
Well,
there's
still
just
no one doing anything about this Jax. And he will
nothing.
get-
Nidalee can do nothing to him now.
Especially after he finishes that Triforce.
Yeah.
Will just 100 to 0 anyone on blue team.
Once he finishes that Triforce with the Ghost, there's just nothing that they can do.
And take Nidalee is not very good. Because
Yeah.
Nidalee offers no CC or...
Very low damage. Aside from the base damages on Cougar, you just have low damage.
I don't think he'll even be able to kill Jinx.
Jax going for a kill possibly, but I think Nidalee's just going to be able to jump out.
But Nidalee is too tanky to be killed by Jax, so that
Yeah.
is a plus.
Purple team gets the dragon.
And building tanky as Jax is very tricky because Jax does use magic.
Yeah.
So Talon could
hybrid.
possibly jump on this Jinx. He does have all his summoners. Actually doesn't go in on the Jinx. And Pessimistic really needs to take advantage of this power spike and really be more aggressive.
With the Hydra, he needs to be roaming.
He's actually never left his lane once. It looks like the blue buff will be given to Pessimistic. But Chobokido is staying up in farm and levels, which is okay, but will not be enough.
Yeah, definitely.
Mushy
Mushy
will
Potato's
get
getting
knocked
caught out.
out.
He's going to drop.
He will get locked up, and that's all she wrote for Trundle.
Yeah, blue team very good. Grouping
So
mid.
blue team will be able to take this turret if they commit to it.
Jax actually is
doesn't
not
want to
coming
go
down. Oh, he's coming around the long way. We'll see what happens here.
Because he is.
The combo does not land on Cassiopeia.
And-
Here we might see the combination ults with the Annie ult, the Cassiopeia ult, and Jinx ult coming from purple team. But it is a 5v3, so
Blue team is very strong right now with that Varus who has finished the Infinity Edge, the Talon, and the Jarvan even right now. Jarvan doesn't fall off until late game, so Jarvan is still,
his damage is still very relevant.
especially with that Cataclysm and that Varus ult and the
Yeah.
Sun ult, could be devastating. With that Talon there.
I feel like blue team has kind of missed their window of opportunity here because Trundle is now back, even though they caught him out.
And another thing for blue team is that they have no magic damage.
Aside from a Sona, yeah, that's true.
And
Cassiopeia getting
Trundle will just
poked.
be unkillable late game.
That is, they just have to itemize armor. That's very true.
Varus does have a nice bit of AP damage built into his W, but that will not be enough to kill Trundle.
Yeah.
And Chobokito being very greedy with that pounce could have been picked off there.
Both teams playing pretty cautiously right here, but blue team does have the advantage of poke. They're slowly whittling away at purple team's health, and once they get low enough, they'll just be able to force the tower.
And Cassiopeia using her barrier there.
Really?
Yeah, she
She just used... That's a very unfortunate misclick, because barrier is just such an important part.
And blue team is actually running out of mana here, so they won't be able to sustain the siege for much longer.
Cass getting poked again. They've just been
spears
sitting
aren't-
here. Someone needs to engage or send someone to go split push, because they're really accomplishing nothing here. It's just turning into a
Looks
game
like
of
they are
ARAM.
sending Jax to that top lane, but there's really not much. There's really not much for purple team to take on the top lane because the first turret's already down.
As soon as blue team sees Jack's top lane, they need to be forcing this engage. Cassiopeia is
But
extremely
ultimately,
low,
it's-
so here it is. Cassiopeia should die.
Jarvan does go in, but Cassiopeia does get out. But Talon does pick her off.
The Stone ult hits all.
Not two.
The
and
Jinx
good
ult comes
double
down, but this should just be a cleanup for blue team. Very well played by blue team.
Notice that they have a chance and
Yeah.
opportunity, and they're just
Recogn-
pouncing on that chance.
Recognized Jax was top. They got the catch on Cassiopeia, and they just executed.
But it
Two
looks like
split
Jax
push.
will turn with this turret.
Jinx
Jax
also split pushing
very
bottom.
good at taking the turret. And blue team not going after the turret, they need to be hitting that turret. It looks like Jax will get this turret. Italy does not have the damage to deter him from doing that.
Yeah, the gold lead's still in favor of purple team, despite the kill lead going to blue.
And especially, even though blue team did win that fight and did get the turret, Jax was able to answer with a turret of his
Yeah,
own.
the turret count is 3 for purple team to 1 for blue team.
Especially with that second outer turret going down.
Yeah, that's pretty big
Blue team
deal.
does not have any control of the side jungle. Bildabu going down to pick up himself up some CS, and purple team looks like they want to answer and take that mid turret.
But Talon coming back, so there's not a lot they can do. The talented pick is actually paying off this game.
And another pause going out.
Internet
Looks like they're having
problems.
some more internet problems.
Again.
And the game will continue. Never mind, they say. The blue team did pick up probably one of the most important turrets of the game, the middle turret. Just offers so many more
Yeah.
opportunities and making lanes.
Chobokito lagging, but Shinjack no mercy, just...
Oh, that's
Okay.
VM.
Yeah.
He was already winning that lane.
I'm not so sure about
That was-
that one.
That was pretty obvious that was a DC.
He was standing in turret range though, so I'm not sure what.
I don't know if Jax got the stun off or... No, his Counter-Strike is still up. Looks like we have some love coming out.
Yeah, some
Very good to see
nice
after all that
exchanges.
And so, blue team really needs to pick it up though. They made some good moves, but
They're still
the
behind
game
in
is
gold.
advancing.
Yeah, they're still behind
They
in
really
gold.
need to start pushing objectives, using their pokes to really force purple team to back off and just take those turrets.
Yeah.
Because especially at lower levels, people don't realize that turrets are worth so much more than just kills.
Yeah, they need to be killing, but not only killing, but also forcing towers, dragons, and other objectives with those kills.
Especially in that last game, purple team had so many more kills, but they really just didn't capitalize on it.
Yeah.
It was 3 turrets down, I think, at 20 minutes, but team kills. But blue team does actually have the kill advantage this game. Chobokito does connect. So Cassiopeia actually is still not opting for that Sonya's Hourglass. It says she picked up that Rallies. Which is very questionable considering that most of the damage coming out from blue team is AD.
Yeah. Okay. So, again, internet problems.
Seems to be the plague of this game.
Alright, Super Aizen 757 is ready. But we'll see if
But
Shobo Kiddo.
actually hasn't even connected yet.
Super Aizen unpauses the game.
Resumes the game.
But I don't know if blue team
Shobo has not connected yet.
We weren't ready.
Well, to be fair, Bill Wu did unpause that first pause in the first game.
Yeah.
Choakiro still trying to reconnect.
Restart?
Maybe? And so Annie right now has picked up quite a bit of AP, especially with that Fiendish Codex and large rod. Should have a bit of damage. Jarvan going for the Randuins. Talon with the Cleaver and the Hydra, but he will need a Last Whisper pretty soon. It's Talon. Bundle will start having that Randuins. Very difficult to kill, and Jax does have a bit over, but he will be stacking that later on.
Yeah, once Jax finishes his Triforce, he's just gonna become almost unkillable. He'll be able to duel anyone on blue team.
He'll just be split pushing the whole game. I feel like it's too late right now for blue team to really make anything happen. Because Jax will just split push, and if blue team tries to engage on purple team, even though it's a 4v5, they have so much CC.
It's never too late to make something happen, man. Never too late. Especially with Talon. Like, I think at this point, Talon could probably just one-shot Jinx. Maybe.
Oh, definitely. Jinx has no defensive items right now. Navy carries is just always very weak, no matter what stage of the game.
Yeah.
Health-wise, of course, and just defense-wise.
If Talon gets a jump on
Very
Jinx.
fragile. Unless you're playing Urgot.
Urgot might be
Never
OP,
dies.
dude.
The only AD carry that just is its own tank.
Yeah. Not all the damage, though.
Yeah, he does block a lot of damage. And Super Asian really wants to get this game going on.
Yeah, it's around 7. Dinner
Mushy
time, you know?
Potatoes. DM. Blue team does now know a crucial piece of information. They know that purple team are hungry hippos.
Hungry hippos?
Hungry hippos.
Oh, can we resume something before Christmas? That BM coming from Super Aizen.
And Joe Owen coming out with a very good idea. Just eat right now.
Eat right now, those 20 minutes of pause.
Just sitting there. Super Agent 757 saying League is more important than food. But I think food is kind of good for you.
Yeah.
Oh, Joe Owen. let me finish this. I'll let you smell everything while we go. Just past the 20-minute mark for the pause. Shovel Kiddo nowhere in sight.
Yeah, good point. There might be a delay for the next match that was supposed to be scheduled at 8 o'clock because of the delay for this game.
There's a match at 8 o'clock.
Yeah, there's a match starting at 8 o'clock.
Oh, I did not know that. It's the 533 GS Wi-Fi, right?
Yeah.
Shovel Kiddo still nowhere in sight.
This could be a problem. I'm gonna go to the bathroom. Hopefully this doesn't start.
Okay, Young. Be careful. A little bit of BM for the casters. We're trying our best, guys. Well, Build-Up-Boo, there's really not much to talk about when you've been paused for about 8 minutes. Super Agent 757 pulling a Kanye there. We're doing this for the viewers. Nick is gonna say he's police officer or soldier or something. Risking his life, the computer, for the good of all mankind. The Go household has a party going on right now. Which none of us were invited, so Young sucks.
I'm back and the game has not started.
Still no. Fun fact, you know that on July 4th, George Washington was defeated by the French.
Ooh, that A-push knowledge?
Yes, and that loss sparked the French and Indian War.
Wow, very nice.
Chobokero is still nowhere in sight.
Looks like we're gonna be running down to the end of the pause limit.
But blue team can still make the plays. Chobokero is there in Seoul. His spirit is still with them.
Tell Jason to feed hamsters.
And Build-Up-Boo is also going to be right back. I actually have to do some chores right now, so I'll be back soon, hopefully.
Alright, have fun, dude.
Alright, thank you.
Yeah, I'm gonna BRB also. Um, so the game still has not started, and I'm just gonna mute myself while I eat food. Shovel Kiddo reconnected. Are we gonna see an unpause? Don't unpause, he says. So the game starts again. Everything is back to normal, I assume. And the game continues on as usual. I'm sorry, but our co-caster Brian Yu has left us to do some chores. Okay, so Jack's gonna pick up the red buff, which is gonna really help him duel everyone else. Blue team pushing bottom lane. Talon and Varus are here. Varus does not have enough mana to cast more than one spell right now, though. Cassiopeia looking to push mid. The blue team is actually going to back off bottom lane. There might be an engagement right here. The pink ward is cleared in Dragon, so with Jax coming down, they're definitely going to be able to force this. Nidalee is top, and Jax is extremely strong right now. they're gonna be able to force this dragon. Very good flash by Jinx. Getting away. Sort of baited blue team away from the dragon. Very good double stun on Annie. They're gonna lock up Sona, but does not get him. Talon assassinates Annie. Here we see Jax just destroying the Talon. Although they were able to burst down the Annie, they just didn't have the damage after that to follow up. Nidalee is split pushing top, but because of her complete tank build, she's not going to be able to push as fast as she might like. The dive on Sona, and that's just a free kill. Another inner tower for purple team, and they might even look to push the next one. Blue team is respawning now, but Sona is still not alive. Annie is sent top to deal with Nidalee. I feel like Nidalee should not be backing away here because he is so tanky. He still should be able to get some damage on this turret. The red going to be stolen by purple team. And at this point, blue team really needs once again to get those picks because the champions purple team has chosen are just that much better scaling into late game, while blue team has opted for Nidalee and Talon. Nidalee is an extremely lane dependent champion. Okay, there's an engage here. Jarvan knocks up 4, Sona hits 3. Very good combination of ults by blue team. That is the team fight that they were looking for, and they might even be able to force Baron off of this. That was extremely well played by blue team. Jarvan hit 4 with his combo, Sona hit them all, Talon jumped in and used his ultimate and hit all of them, and Varus was able to just clean up. They get an inner turret and possibly an inhibitor as well, with the Jarvan standard boosting the attack speed. Yeah, blue team's just gonna go for the inhibitor. Talon could be in trouble here. DFG coming in from Annie. Purple team actually could look to rush Baron right now. Talon is dead. They have all 5 up, and there are no wards on Baron. This, if they choose to, this is a completely free Baron. But Jinx instead decides to farm wolves. But I think Mushy Potatoes has the right idea. They're going for it. Varus is backed, Sona is backing, Jarvan has still yet to back, and yeah, they're gonna just pick up this free Baron right here. This is just really gonna push purple team even stronger with the gold lead they already have. And I feel like it's gonna be really hard for blue team to get that fight again. Although they do have an inhibitor loss to deal with. Bottom tower might go down to minions. Jinx is not going to be able to save that. So some more global gold going to blue team, but again, they're running on a clock because their champions just won't scale into late game like purple teams will. Like Jax, he's finished his Triforce, he's finished his Blade of the Rune King. No one's going to be able to duel him. Mushy Potatoes becoming extremely tanky, picking up the Randuins. There's no magic damage coming out from blue team, so he's able to just pick up armor and become really tanky that way. Jinx is building a lot of damage, which I kind of disagree with. He needs to be picking up some defensive items because he is not the only threat on purple team. They have an extremely powerful Jax. Cassiopeia does a lot of damage. He needs to just focus on not getting singled out and bursted by Talon. Blue team roaming in the jungle of purple team, and purple team recognizes that they don't have the vision and back out. What purple team needs to be doing right now is engaging in a fight because they have the Baron buff and they have the stronger champions. They're just wasting their Baron by not fighting at this point. It seems like they're fine with just farming it up, defending their mid lane. Nidalee has at least picked up the Iceborne Gauntlet, so she'll at least be able to provide some utility. Jinx getting caught out, the Cataclysm, but Jinx has Flash. Annie ult hits 3, Sona ult hits Annie and Trundle, and they're just gonna be able to disengage. But the Varus ult is going to hit 4. Jax not even in the fight, rushing to try to get in, and Jax is gonna just clean up this fight. Nidalee might be able to pick up, and here we see the problem of Jax. There's just nothing they can do at this point. If you realize in the early game, they had a Nidalee against Jax. Nidalee did not punish Jax with her strong laning phase. Jax was able to just free farm and become this monster that he is now. No one can touch him. Also, Nidalee going full tank. He tried to kill Jinx, but he just didn't have the damage to do that. And this might be an inhibitor mid for purple team, and possibly even 2. But Jinx needs to be careful. Talon is up with Home Guard. He could get picked off right here. Purple team needs to run away. This is a 4v3. And Cassiopeia flashes, Trundle flashes. Cassiope getting the movement speed buff from his Q and the Rylai's slow. They're going to be able to get out. But the inhibitor taken down in mid lane. Trundle and Cassiopeia still have the Baron buff. Never mind, it just wore off. Sona getting caught out here, and that's just going to be a free kill. Talon coming in though. That was a nice attempt to get away by Sona, but the poison was on him. So purple team should just be trying to do more of those fights. Jax was just able to clean up everything with the flank on Varus. No one is able to touch him. Jax also picking up the Randuins. He's going to become extremely tanky now as well. Nidalee getting caught out, but he's extremely tanky and has the pounce. He's probably going to be fine. Ping's going down for purple team for Dragon, which is a very good idea. Dragon is always relevant. Global gold and experience. What they should be doing is looking to push the open inhibitor bottom. They are stronger in a team fight. They just need to not get caught out by the Talon. This Sona could be caught out here, but purple team really needs to just commit and go for a kill. You see how Nidalee has built extremely tanky. He's unable to do any damage to Mushy Potatoes. What they should be doing is pushing the lane instead of sitting mid lane, because they're not going to accomplish anything there. Cassiopeia gets chunked, but they decide not to push the creeps. The creeps are actually pushing for blue team right now. They just decide to go in without creeps. Sona seems to be AFK, so that's just a really unfortunate circumstance for blue team. Sona still AFK. I don't know if purple team recognized that, but they capitalized on the open nib and took that, and now they'll be looking to push top. So purple team not really going for any big plays, but going for the safe plays, pushing the E inhibs one by one, being patient. Toronto should be able to get out of this. So what purple team should do now is just go back, buy their items, and then look to push the top lane. Baron is also up when... Baron is up. Oh my god, this chat. Oh, okay, it's up right now. So with double inhibitors down for blue team, it's going to be really hard to get out of their base to go for the Baron, because if they do that, they're going to have to sacrifice their base, because the super minions pushing in might do some serious damage to their base turrets. So what purple team should do now is just go to the Baron, clear it, and pressure that area, because that'll force blue team into making a decision to either defend their base or to contest them at Baron. And if they have to contest them at Baron, then they can force a team fight, which purple team will probably win. Cassiopeia is kind of low here. He could be picked off. So this is what I was talking about. Blue team has decided to contest the Baron. Without warning, Ryan pauses the game, which is kind of not okay. So blue team decides to contest Baron without Talon. So if purple team had recognized that Talon was actually bottom clearing creeps, they could have engaged. They could have turned off Baron and engaged, but they decide to back up. They recognize that Cassiopeia is extremely low and back off. It seems like these guys are kind of upset about the whole internet situation. I'm just gonna turn off chat. Okay, so because of the inhibitor advantage, okay, the game is being resumed. Nidalee Spear is actually doing very good poke, along with the Varus. The Nidalee Spear actually takes down Cassiopeia. This is going to be a 5v4. Wow. Blue team just completely wipes purple team. Even the Jacks can't do anything at this point. So what started as a catch on Cassiopeia with the Nidalee Spear actually turned into a 5-kill advantage and possibly an end to the game. No, they recognize they can't push the super creeps, but decide to go for the inhibitor. After they take the inhibitor, they could just turn around and get Baron. So Cassiopeia got caught out there with the Nidalee Spear, and Talon came up, making it a 5v4. Also, the AoE was very potent for blue team because purple team was trapped up in this small Baron area, and the Sona ult, the Talon ult, the Jarvan ult were all able to really be used to their maximum effect. Chobokido actually doing pretty well at this point, despite the fact that he didn't really win lane. He's becoming kind of a nuisance with the Iceborne Gauntlet. His spears actually did a lot of work in that Baron fight. Once the inhibitor respawns for blue team is going to have the inhibitor advantage. Jarvan could get caught out here. So blue team has been winning these fights due to pickoffs or the fact that they were fighting in enclosed areas where all their AoEs able to be effective, because Cassiopeia and Jinx really rely on staying in the back and auto-attacking and using their spells. But if someone is able to gap close and get close to either Cassiopeia or Jinx, they don't really have anything to do with it. And Cassiopeia, item choice is actually very, very questionable. He went Muramana, he went Manamune, and Gauntlet. So he's going for some sort of hybrid Cassiopeia build with the armor. I can see why maybe he bought the Gauntlet, because he did pick up the Chain Vest, but that's just not an effective item on Cassiopeia. And he is walking into 5. The Sona ult hits Cassiopeia, as does very good ult from Cassiopeia, stunning them. And they're able to just very good ult from Varus. But the flash comes out and they're just able to disengage. Talon going in. Jinx trying to get some damage down, but there's just nothing they can do. Trundle pushing mid, flash combo from Jarvan, and Jinx might actually go down. Jinx walking back in. This could be the game for blue team. Trundle just pushing mid lane while his team... could be game. This could very well be game for blue team. On to game 3. Moshi Bertetto is trying his best to defend the base. But there's just nothing he can do, and it's going to a game 3. Okay, so it's game 3. Very interesting turn of events. Did not expect that. Who else do I need to invite? HooShang clan picking up game 2. Tying up the series 1-1. Super Eric X. What? He's already in team select. Who else? Pessimistic. Who else was in? Okay. Okay, so after I get everyone in the game, I'll go over what happened. So, Who else was not? Okay, Kane roll. Shobo Kiddo, right. What? Oh. Not online. Not online? Yeah. 30 more minutes? Wow. Still 1-1. Okay, so I'm giving 20 minutes. We have a schedule to keep up. So we can't just wait for everyone. Twenty minutes. Man, this is quite the delayed game. Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna mute while I eat. Yeah, sorry about this, but I really didn't want it to come to this, but we have a schedule to keep up with, and we just can't spend waste too much time waiting for players. Team we have WILDTURTLE does have all 5 of their players here, so it's on HooShang Clan to find their players. This blueberries guy is trolling hella hard right now. Invite trouble, kiddo? Alright. I'm no longer... Oh, sorry. Okay, they just need one more. Mashed potatoes. Chippy ball. Okay. I'm just gonna figure out some things for the next game. Do you have a last person? Yeah, I really hope it doesn't come down to 7:55 and they don't have the last player. Okay, here's Alvin Shong to entertain you with his
Hello.
Hello.
Hey, invite me to the game so I can
There's no more space, sorry.
So how do I
I don't know. Eric is in the game.
Real Eric, leave. Alright, wait, why did you invite him?
What?
Why how come you invited him?
Because he asked. He was here first, dude.
Is he casting?
No.
Then why can't he just do right click spectate?
Okay,
oh, okay.
here.
He left, okay.
Invite
Alright,
Javen Lomo.
I'm ready. Dude, best commentator. Okay, everyone check Alvin Chung. Okay.
Yeah, get to spectate. Yeah.
Yeah, alright, so they're waiting on one more player, right?
Yeah. They have until 7:55.
Alright, 7:55. Otherwise, you're gonna give them the iron fist. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah, just fit. Okay. Okay, Young, let's keep this professional.
Okay.
Wait, you can't hear my music in the back, right?
Kind of.
You can?
Kind of.
Okay, I'll turn this up.
Okay, let me just...
Go, can you turn it a little bit down? Thanks. Oh, is Eric, casting too?
Real Eddie's 1 minute in a game! What?
Wait, why does Eddie need to be on?
Because they're playing at 8. Dude. Okay, this is actually a problem.
Wait, they're playing at 8?
Yeah.
Then why is this group? What's going on?
Okay,
They should
okay.
be
He's
done.
showdowning. He's showdowning. Okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Wait, this group should be. That means that this group should be done by 8. That's expected. Or that was what was supposed to be planned.
Yeah.
What was the last game really long? I didn't have a chance to watch.
Yeah. It was really long. Oops.
What was that noise?
Because last game there was
What do you
like
plan to do?
there was like 20 minutes of
Just
pause.
delay this.
They paused for a
delay
very
Eddie's
long
game?
time.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it took a long it started at 5, so there was like crazy amount of pauses last game. Like people had internet problems, like people were disconnecting, so it took a long time. Are you playing Tetris? You playing Tetris, dude?
Do you plan to just delay Eddie's game? Young. Young.
Yeah.
Did you mute your mic?
Oh, sorry, I muted my mic, dude.
Yeah, GG.
Yeah, if this game doesn't start by 7:55, it's just gonna go to whoever has their players in the lobbies, and then we can start the next game at 8.
Okay. But what if both teams have everybody by 7:55?
Then we start the game, and this is gonna get
We
delayed.
delay Eddie's.
Yeah, we delay Eddie game. Like,
Alright.
that's just really unfortunate.
Yeah, because it's like a set time, right?
Yeah.
You have to.
Like, I did not expect this to take 3 hours, but I guess that's what happens.
Last game was really long.
Yeah, it was. It was like a long
hour?
game, and they paused for like more than 20 minutes. Just by like pauses.
There's the max pauses
30.
30 minutes.
Pessimistic? Coming, maybe? Pessimistic was added.
That means he is online.
Oh, we have WILDTURTLE won that one?
19? 19 what? Oh, 19-minute pause, okay. So, is
I don't know yet. Chat them up.
Said you have
See
to
what.
go.
This is not okay for it to take this long.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have to have a team to like.
Yeah, it's not. It's not like fair. They have 5 minutes, so. Who's pessimistic?
Marlon, I believe?
Yeah, Marlon Reyes.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I should have recognized him. That's his Maple Story name.
Really?
Yeah.
Where is pessimistic? Do they have any subs lined up?
Well, apparently no one's there. He said he can't play. Damn.
Pessimistic? So it's a forfeit then. Free win for...
Unfortunately. Looks like HooShang Clan takes us.
They still have 5.
minutes. But he said he can't play though.
Yeah.
They have no more subs?
If someone's gonna join the lobby just to start the game and leave later, that's honestly just wasting our time.
That's a waste of time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not trying to be like mean or anything, but we
Well,
still have more
There's a
games to play.
schedule. And there's no point because there's no possibility
Yeah, it's a
of
45 anyways. What's the point?
Pessimistic is here. So who left the game? Chobo Kiddo has left.
What is going on?
They really needed to get sort.
Yeah, like Chobo Kiddo.
Yeah, 4 minutes.
In
Can Chobo Kiddo not
what?
play?
What is he doing? In team select? Damn. Okay. I should have expected something like this would happen. Can't have everything.
Yeah, but there's no choice.
Yeah.
They have 3
Not
minutes.
everything's gonna go perfectly.
Yeah.
I doubt they'll find a sub. Both teams.
What the hell's happening in the background? Why is Jason in team select? Shovel Kiddo?
He disconnected, didn't he?
Yeah, he's not online anymore? What's going on? So,
So which team gets it?
I guess, yeah. So, win goes to, we have...
Can they just reschedule this game another time, or?
No. Okay, so the win is gonna go to, what, we have WILDTURTLE?
No, isn't it HooShang Clan?
No. Because HooShang Clan does not have all their players. So,
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, I'll turn on my bad.
so I'll just stay in this lobby until 7:55, I guess. But it seems like HooShang Clan is done.
Yeah.
Okay. So, oh yeah, I'm gonna stay until 7:55, and restarting stream.
No.